Hey beauties, welcome back to the Beautiful Life by Tina channel. My name is Tina Samuels, Independent Sales Director with Mary Kay, and I am so excited to be here with you today. Today I'm just bringing you a special little video. It's just kind of telling you my story, how I started, why I got started, and just to kind of give you a little glimpse into my journey thus far with my Mary Kay business. Before I jump right in though, please make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you can be made aware of all future videos, and click that like button if you appreciate and like this video. Thank you so much in advance. All right, so let's jump right in. I kind of want to tell you why I got started and how. And I got started in July of 2016. Before that, I had just gotten laid off in March of 2016, and I was very much blindsided by that layoff. I found a new job quickly in April of 2016 and then realized by July of that year that I did not like my new job, and it had only been 3 months. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been in a situation where you thought it was great and it was going to be great and you were excited, and then a few months later, not so much? Well, that was my situation, and that layoff in March really did open my eyes to needing a backup plan. And I know many of you can probably relate. I hadn't ever thought of it though. I had never thought about having a backup plan. I went to college to get my degree in accounting. I had a great job in accounting and then got laid off and didn't really have any other options besides finding a new accounting job. And around that time is when I realized that I needed something as a backup plan, or maybe even something that would be able to eventually replace my full-time corporate job in accounting. Well, long story short, I had been using Mary Kay products for about 7 years before this and always said no to the opportunity. My senior director, Nicole Pratt, would always tell me I'd be great at this business. Every time I ordered from her, every 3 to 4 months, she would say, "Are you sure you don't want to try? You would be great at this. I know you'd be great at what I do." She would pull my products out of the back of her pink Cadillac, and I would always say, "No, thank you. I don't think I'd be good at sales. Don't know if it's for me. Maybe one day, but not right now. I have lots going on." I always had a different excuse. But fast forward to 2016, when I got laid off in March, got a new job in April, hated that job by July, I really needed something else. Well, I started researching like we all do. I got online, I started looking into what businesses I could start. Could I sell jewelry? Could I sell candles? Could I sell Pampered Chef? Nothing felt like a really good fit, and nothing felt like me. But I was still using my Mary Kay every night to wash my face, and still waking up every morning to wash my face with my Mary Kay products, and still wearing Mary Kay foundation every single day. And it just never crossed my mind. Well, one day, 2 weeks after that God wink of needing a backup plan and praying about it and putting it in his hands, my senior director, Nicole Pratt, invited me to a brunch that she was having at her studio, and I needed some new products. So I was like, I guess I can go, but no, I don't want to start a business. We've all been there, right? We put it in our head, it's not gonna happen, I'm not doing it. Well, ladies, when I got there, I was greeted and welcomed with big open arms of women who had done great things in their Mary Kay business. These were top sales directors driving pink Cadillacs. Oh yeah, there were six pink Cadillacs in the parking lot when I pulled up, and the women were just dressed head to toe beautifully with suits on, heels, beautiful jewelry that they'd earned. Oh my goodness, I was just so overwhelmed by the professionalism, the classiness, and I thought to myself, these are women I would love to be around all the time. Well, they told me stories of the trips they'd earned, fully paid for by Mary Kay, all around the world with their spouses. They told me about the free cars they were driving. They told me about the diamonds they'd earned. And of course, not everyone earns diamonds, not everyone earns trips, but when you meet someone who has done it and can tell you her journey, it kind of inspires you to realize, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it too. And that day, we actually played this little game where all the different women from different positions stood up in front of the room, and I was the customer who was paying 100% retail for my products. And then there was a lady who had earned a free car. There was a red jacket. There was a team leader who was about to earn a car. There was a new sales director, and then there was a Cadillac sales director at the very end. But every time they went through the cycle, I was always that customer who was paying 100% for my products. And I kept thinking to myself, why am I still paying 100% for my products? Why have I not taken advantage of this opportunity that has been thrown in front of me all these times over all these years and never taken advantage of it? Well, ladies, that day, after much prayer, and remember, 2 weeks earlier, I had prayed to God for an opportunity and put it in his hands and said, you know, guide me, show me the way. And he definitely did. That day, I signed my agreement. I went home, I told my husband, I was so excited, and I wasn't exactly sure what he would think about it, but he thought about it for a moment and said, okay, I can see you doing that. I think you'd be great. And sometimes that's all you need, is to believe in yourself enough for someone else's belief to push you into the right direction. And that's really what happened that day. I believed in myself enough to allow his belief to really encourage me to go full force, all in with my new Mary Kay business. So at my very first party, I did have great sales and started building my business right away. Another great thing I did was I just started passing out books at work. You know, if I was gonna be at work from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, I definitely wanted to let everybody know about my new business and let them know that I had Mary Kay products that they could try. The beautiful thing about it was that everyone understood the brand, everyone knew what they liked. So I was selling products every single day at work just by passing out books. So that was a beautiful thing. Well, a year and a half later, I did move into my red jacket position. In March of 2018, I attended my second career conference as a brand new DIQ, which just means that I had built a team of 8 personal team members and was going into directorship, which is the top 2% of the company. So it was a very exciting time. However, 1 month later, in April of 2018, my husband and I were picking up our whole life from South Florida, where I was raised, where I went to college, and where I started my Mary Kay business, and moving all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina, which is where I reside today. While I was in the middle of going from beauty consultant to sales director, I was changing cities. And yes, that can be a very stressful, scary time in anyone's life, but especially when you are changing from one place to another in your business. So I kind of was just taking a leap of faith. I partnered with God, and he definitely blessed me. I did not know anyone in Charlotte. My husband and I were moving here, not having any relationships established in this new city, but I was just determined to make this work. So I went out there, I met people, I built relationships, and I just did what I needed to do. Well, lo and behold, in July, we did finish DIQ process, and by August 1st, I was debuting as a brand new sales director in 2018. So that was about 2.5 years ago. Beautiful thing was, I was building my unit, I was doing everything I needed to do as a new sales director, and then 2020 hit. And you all know how it was in 2020. It was like the whole world shut down, and we had to reevaluate everything we did with our business. No more in person, no more going to people's homes, no more trying the product on the face. We literally had to pivot and try something new, which is exactly what we did. We turned to Zoom. I became a pro on Zoom, and really learned how to share the products and build a whole new presentation 100% on Zoom, just dressed from the waist up. In June of 2020, we were able to wrap up our very first Mary Kay career car. And if you've ever seen the Mary Kay cars on the road, they are wonderful because once you earn them, the company does pay 85% of the insurance, tags, tax, title, all the expenses related to the vehicle, and you get to drive it every single day. So it is a beautiful thing. And every 2 years, we re-earn it and turn it in for a brand new one. So I absolutely love the free car that we get to drive, the Mary Kay career car, and love that experience. Welcome to 2022, where we are still doing a lot of our business virtually. We are still building everything the way we need to from the safety of our homes. We're also kind of combining that with a little bit of the in-person experience, but I am loving my Mary Kay business right now. While many people are looking for opportunities where they can work from home, spend more time with their children, life is too short to be sitting behind a desk where you have to be in an office reporting to someone. It's not for everyone. It is for some, but it's not for everyone. So with the great resignation of 2021 and 2022, Mary Kay is a great fit. And if it's not a great fit for you, then it could definitely be a great fit for someone else. So, my name is Tina Samuels, and that is my story. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, click that subscribe button if you like this video. Also click the notification bell and give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, if it was any value to you. I would love to connect with you. My links will be down below in the description box. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a blessed day.